Hey everyone, this is Psychopath1c, back with a review. This one goes out to a good friend of mine, Howard, better known as the Psycholistic Gamer. He no longer has that channel though, sadly. But I think even though a channel is deleted, I think the videos still remain. I'm not sure because I've never deleted my account and I don't ever want to have to go through that. Um, But anyways, he sent me a big box of games. If anybody remembers that video, uh, I said I would try to review at least a couple of the games, and this game goes out to him, man. Thank you for sending me all those games. Uh, Hopefully you're still making your videos about special ed kids and motivating people and everything. So, anyways, this one is The Warriors. For those who don't know what The Warriors is, it's a famous movie made back in the 1980s. Damn good movie. I enjoyed every minute of it. I did not play the game until I finished the movie. Like, as soon as I got this game, I watched the movie that very same night, and I was just like blown away with the acting was great. The overall plot line I thought was really great. And I'm not into drama movies either, and there's a lot of drama in the movie as well. A lot of violence, mostly gang violence, though, no like regular people violence. And it's focused on this gang by the name of the Warriors, and the movie ties in exactly with the game because the game uh, is a tribute to it. Not only is it just to make money, they actually did a really good job at this. And look who made it, Rockstar Games. Um, my sister told me about the Warriors back when I was like 10, and I saw it on cable one day. Not the whole thing though, it was close to the end, so I didn't want to. If it was a good movie, I didn't want it to be spoiled. So if that's the way I am with any movie on TV. Like, if it's close to the end, I will not watch it. And thankfully, I didn't watch the ending because the ending was great. I absolutely loved the ending. And the ending of the movie is the ending of the game. And yeah, that's a big spoiler, folks. For those who have seen the movie but haven't played the game, now you know the ending of the game. Um, but anyways, what this is about, it's about this gang by the name of the Warriors, like I said. They run into some trouble. They're going to a big gang. I pretty much call it a festival, but it's a gang meeting just filled to the brim with nothing but gang members. And right in the middle is uh, one of the big bad gang leaders. Sadly, I forget his name. I'll have to watch the movie again. It's been a while since I've seen the movie and played the game, but I remember a lot about the game and the movie. But anyways, what I remember is there's a part in it where it goes, "Can you dig it? Can you dig it?" And I'll actually show off the picture because it is in the book. Uh, Nice, nifty little instruction booklet. Okay. I think the Warriors, to me, it will go down in history if it hasn't already as being one of the most. It inspired me to be a better person. Like, I was never in a gang or anything like that, so don't get my words mixed up. But uh, I'm a really nice person, but uh, it pretty much makes me, it inspires me to pretty much stand up for myself and say, you know what, fuck this, I've had enough. So, yeah. Okay, we got a gang guide, by the way. There are some extra gangs in this game that are not in the movie. The Lizzies from the movie do make an appearance, the female gang. They do make an appearance in this game. The beginning of the game takes place 3 days before, either 3 days or 3 months before the big meeting. And you're in an initiation for the Warriors. You play as Rembrandt, pretty much the newbie. And here is the gang leader who wanted to pretty much, he wanted to bring all the gangs to pretty much a close, to pretty much not go on other gangs' territories and not to fuck with any of the other gangs, like no gang fucks with this gang. And pretty sensible man. But then he gets shot, and then nobody knows who did it, and they immediately point fingers at the Warriors, and they pretty much, they're on a mission to get to Coney Island, New York. And along the way, they run into some trouble with other gangs, and like all the big gangs are running and trying to get their hands on the Warriors, and the Warriors come face to face with gangs like the Orphans. The Orphans, I didn't like fighting them in the game. Like, I thought they were more annoying than anything. The Orphans weren't much of a gang anyways, like, it was a small group. And the Lizzies, I do like the Lizzies, but they're not in the game too much. The Lizzies are pretty much a feminist gang, all female, and they kill men. So, if anybody wants to see the movie still, there will be a little bit of spoilers because, like I said, the game ties in with the movie perfectly. And Coney Island is very, very far away from where they pretty much are. And the reason they want to get to Coney Island is because that's pretty much where peace is. Like peace, tranquility, paradise. They can be free. But the gangs keep on fucking it up for them, and they eventually run into this other gang called the Destroyers, and you get that famous line where the leader is clicking his fingers with glass bottles together, and he's going, "Warriors, come out to play. Warriors, come out to play." And I was just like, that is actually a pretty good line. And it's memorable, like, it's definitely a memorable line, especially the way the guy delivers it. And I think that all of the people who were voicing the gangs in the movie, like the ones that are still alive, because I think a couple of, and I'm talking about all the different gangs, I think a couple of the actors died. I could be wrong about that, so don't quote me. But I think that Most of the people who acted in the movie also play the voices in the game, so doing that was the smart thing to do. Otherwise, it wouldn't be as good of a game as the movie was. And like I said, if you grew up on the 80s stuff, you'll definitely like it. I grew up on the 70s, 80s, and 90s movies. Mostly 80s, though. And I didn't see this movie, and I'm going to be referencing the movie a lot because I cannot talk about the game without talking about the movie as well. Um, the movie, I didn't see it until the the year I got this. So either last year or 2011, one of those years. You can check the video. It's the one from August 3rd, I think, 2012, 2011. But anyways, Howard, thanks for giving me these games. I really enjoyed the game. Now let's get down to the gameplay. The gameplay is pretty much fight and run. You can either fight or you can run away, and it's the smart thing to do pretty much is fight. Most people would say run away, but you fight, you get rewards, and good rewards at that, like weapons, crack. Yeah, that's pretty much your health in the game. They call it, I think they call it rush. Anyways, I could be wrong. Again, I haven't played this game in a while. Uh, but pretty much they crack. They sniff it up or they put it in their arm, like mainlining. Um, and when you do that, it fills up your entire health bar to full capacity. So try to find those. Um, the weapons, you get stuff like baseball bats, glass bottles. The glass bottles remind me a little bit of Manhunt. If you remember when I did my review of Manhunt, I talked about the stealth mechanics. I might not have, but sorry about that. Uh, but you can smash a wall with the glass bottle, and it will create like a lure. You can do that in this game too. Uh, while you're in the shadows, you're pretty much invisible. The other gangs can't see you, and you can sneak execute them. It's a really fun thing to do, but it's not in the game too much, which is sad because I like stealth games. I like Manhunt, Hitman. Um, if you want to call this, it does have some stealth mechanics in it. Time Splitters. That was a fun game, first person shooter. If nobody's played it, check it out. Um, Now we get into the gangs. The Baseball Furies is my favorite gang next to the Warriors. Right there is a Baseball Fury. And this is two-player. You can play two-player co-op or competitive two-player. Um, we've got the Destroyers. That's pretty much the bad gang, like the big bad gang. But with the weirdest leader, I mean seriously, one of the weirdest gang leaders I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of gang movies, and if anybody's gonna ask, yes, I have seen Boys in the Hood. And I heard about this 90s flick from Mike OCP Communications. I just got done watching his review for it. This movie sounded really good. Judgment Night. It's got Emilio Estevez in it, Stephen Dorff. Just some all-around good actors. Okay, the gangs we got are the Riffs, the Saracens, hopefully I pronounced that right, the Rogues, Satan's Mothers, and it sounds like it's a female gang, but nope, it's all male. Biker gang. And I was wrong about the Destroyers having the weirdest leader. It's the Rogues that have the weirdest leader. The Moonrunners, they weren't too tough. They were pretty easy. The Baseball Furies, here's the gang leader for them. He's also on the disc. Reminds me a little bit of Marilyn Manson. The Orphans, like I said, not a really fun gang to beat because they're pretty easy. Spanish Harlem, Manhattan is the place where the Hurricanes lie. That's the name of the gang, Hurricanes. And each gang has their special tag, so that's pretty cool. You can actually tag things in this. The Turnbull ACs, the Boppers, which I call them the Pimps because that's what they look like. They look like gang versions of pimps. Or pimp versions of gangs. Jones Street Boys, I don't remember much about them. Savage Huns. The Lizzies, like I said, the female gang. The Hi-Hats. They kind of dress like mimes. The Punks. These ones just annoyed the crap out of me. And the Destroyers. And of course we got the Warriors. I'll name them off. Clean, Swan. Swan's the main leader of the group in the movie. Swan's a likable character. I like him. Rembrandt, the new guy. Snow. Ajax, that one's my favorite one. Ajax is awesome. He's pretty much the bad boy of the group. He doesn't care what anybody thinks. Vermin, he's a nice guy. As nice of a guy as a gang member can be. Cowboy, Cochise, and Fox. Fox is the fighter of the group. And there's what they all look like. There's Ajax right there. Yeah. Is this a must-play? It all depends. If you're a fan of the movie, definitely check this game out. Buy it for... The highest I'll buy this for is $30. It's definitely worth it. If you like the movie, you'll definitely enjoy the game. And it is a long game because it takes place in between the scenes in the movie. It takes place during the scenes of the movie. They even have a part in the game where, if anybody remembers, Ajax is hitting on this woman, and then she handcuffs him to the park bench. That's in the game, and you actually get to face off against the Baseball Furies. I was about to say Baseball Burries. But anyways, check this game out. I give it a 10 out of 10. And I will review the movie, but that depends on if I ever get it. The movie I'll pay $35 for. And damn, if you love story, if you love action, if you love drama, and if you love just all around good characters, likable, and you love hateful villains and everything. Get this game and get the movie. Yeah, I love this game, and I love the movie. So anyways, that's my review of The Warriors. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. I'm out. Peace.